Okay, I'm ready. I give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
So the first level of the game, it happens just a bit after Uncle Ben was murdered. So he's looking for the murderer of his uncle, and he's gonna interrogate some thugs.
This is supposed to be the Skull's
And
territory. I'll find Uncle Ben's
instead
killer
of
if I have to go through every
just
one of the
mailing
Skulls to
them, he
do it.
can just toss them off buildings. Some enemies are faster to kill by shooting web balls at them.
They didn't know
Some are
anything, but I'm just
faster
getting
to
started.
throw off buildings. Just apologies in advance. I
Another
see
dead end.
his streaming delay,
One of these
so
losers is gonna give me some
I
answers.
we'll do our best to have it sync together.
I'm sure I'm getting warmer.
So far, it's self-explanatory, just defeating the bad guys, and some cutscenes play, and yeah, now I see that he's done. So he's going towards the end goal of this stage, and then the first level is done.
Sounds like the
Right now, I see that he finished the first level. I assume he's now starting the second level, and then he does a clip. He pushes one of the thugs into one gate, and then he jumps on their head, and so he's able to clip through the gate. And then some sequences are a bit broken, but he can still clear the level.
What's with the getup?
So I'm gonna see the clip very soon myself. Yeah, so I see that he pushed this thug into the gate and then clipped through the gate.
can't let anything stop me.
Now he's going through some air vents, hit some switches to get through. And the thug that was standing next to the switch with the radio, he shouldn't stand here, but because of the clip that he did, it allowed him to. It made the thug stand there instead of where he's supposed to be. Afterwards, he's doing a web zip against the corner of the room to clip through the second room. Now he's beating some thugs, and then he's able to proceed to the end of the level. Notice how he activates web gloves, which increases damage. Later throughout the run, he's gonna get an upgrade which increases the damage of the web gloves. Alright, on level 3, it starts the same, just beat bad guys, clip through doors, and but at the end of the level he's gonna confront Uncle Ben's murderer.
If you press the right thumb.
Here I see that he collected advanced web gloves, which increases damage.
Hey, you!
Now I see that he did a second clip. He once again pushed a guy against it and clipped him through the door, and then he managed to jump on his head to clip again. Now I assume he's already in the boss room, and he's gonna just brute force his way to defeat him. As you see, the web gloves deal a lot of damage against this boss. So now that Uncle Ben's murderer is defeated, the game fast forwards a few months later. He's gonna take some pictures to the Daily Bugle, but afterwards he's being attacked by some robots, so he's gonna defeat them as well. Let's see.
A couple of nice shots, but nothing JJ's gonna pay top dollar for.
I assume at this moment that he already did a web dome on the wall, which with enough preparation and setup he can take down a few robots at once in one hit.
These guys
But
are
the
really
remaining
consistent.
robots that he missed, he can just take down with web balls.
Hey, Killbot 5000.
That's the
How'd
end
you
of
like that?
level 4. At least, I don't know if he still finished it or not. Now I see that he did the first
I know I
web
made some
dome.
enemies, but this is a bit much. They're loudly shot. There sure are a lot of them. You're trying to catch me.
He messed up a bit with the second web dome, but he was able to take them down with the web balls instead. So moving on to level 5. Let's see, I actually don't remember the speedrun, so I'm gonna see what's gonna happen next. Oh, so this is the subway missions. The Shocker is causing some terror in the subway system. All he has to do is take down some thugs and use web gloves to deal more damage. Pretty much self-explanatory. He's gonna move around. He knows already where to go before the cutscene starts. So he's gonna have some security guards and save some civilians from the bad guys.
Shall we dance?
Stop right there. I'm taking you.
Nothing much to explain for this level other than beating the bad guys and going to where the game tells you to.
Help! What's
Oh,
going
you
on?
also
Really
need
gotta
to
pay
rescue
more
some
attention.
civilians.
Heads up.
Again, I'm watching this stream in delay, so I do my best to provide commentary with the right timing, so I apologize for the inconvenience.
Dumb and ugly.
It hurts.
That's the last of the goons.
Alright, so now I see that he finished this level, so the next level I think is gonna be the boss fight. Let's see.
All right.
Looks like the welcome wagon's already here.
Yeah, okay, I see. There's another level before the boss fight. He has to beat this guy and take the key to
Key
the
to that
door,
I presume.
and then he has to navigate through the sewer system. He can travel fast using web zips that allow him to quickly launch forward to where he's
Looks like
pointing
there's
to.
another switch I need to hit too. That opened the door. I'd better pick up the pace before I lose Shocker.
Let's get him.
He's gonna look for the tap that to lower the water level.
This will come in handy.
I assume at this point he already did that, so after he lowered the water level, he timed the web zip to launch the fast. Let's see.
Where did Shocker find all you guys? Is there a website or
I
something?
think he does a small detour here to collect a power up which increases his web gloves even more. It's gonna be important for later. Yeah, I just saw that he did that. And soon he's gonna do another clip, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's happening now. So he pulls two thugs. One thug is to push into the door and then use him to clip. And then the second thug is there so he can clip out of this door. Otherwise he has
Another
to
locked door.
do some
Find the key.
other stuff. I actually don't know how the casual way goes. If the second thug decides to walk away, he's gonna be stuck there forever. But let's see.
Heads up.
Hopefully he. Yeah, I just saw that he managed to clip successfully out of this room. So now he's gonna face Shocker. Shocker, in the first phase, you have to navigate through his shockwaves that he shoots at you. After that, he's just gonna, like the previous boss, he's gonna brute force his way, deal as much damage as he can before Shocker will start to counterattack him.
When I'm through with you, the only things left will be dust and fillings. Come on.
Yeah, now he entered the boss fight. This is on my end.
Ready
Looks
to
like he's
rock
struggling a
and
bit.
roll, web slinger.
So you're called the Shocker, but you don't use electricity. I don't get it.
Okay, so now I see that the fight is over. He beat Shocker. Now for the next level, I think it's yeah, Vulture. So I don't know, I don't remember the backstory or the plot of this level. He meets Vulture here, another villain that wasn't in the movie, and he's gonna just climb this maze tower. There's nothing much to say, just enjoy the smooth movement that he does.
Ah, yes. The old swinging log of doom trick. That one never gets old. That's one heck of a door.
Okay, now I see that he finished the maze. So now Tego is going to a chase level. It's pretty much an auto-scroller. You just chase Vulture around, and Vulture is causing some terror to the city, and Spider-Man stops water towers and signs from falling off. Something about this chase is that there might be there are two routes that Vulture takes, and I don't know which is faster and which is slower, but it's RNG. It depends on RNG which route he takes, and it might cost him some more time if he takes the slower route. Yeah, I just saw he almost dropped the sign, but Spider-Man managed to web it and prevent it from falling. Now I see that the chase is continuing. Now he's preventing the water tower from falling. Once again, just web tying it up. Pretty self-explanatory. And as you see, the Spidey just cloud swings through the air. The game was made before Spider-Man 2. It was still built on the PS1 games, which also did that. Now I see that he finished the first level. So the boss fight If he does it correctly, he can finish it in one cycle. So he damages him a bit, and until Virtual lands down, and then with the relatively new combo that was discovered, he can hopefully he can finish the fight in one combo. Let's see.
Vulture's down. Now's my chance to stop him for good.
This is why advanced web gloves are important for this.
You're gonna catch cold flying around out here.
No, I see that he wasn't able to finish in one cycle, so he just shoots more web balls until he falls down again, and then finishing the job with some more punches. Now to the next level.
It's going to be weird going back. Another state-of-the-art ready for the scrap.
Spider-Man meets with Scorpion, who is chased by those spider robots. He's gonna take the robots down. Their movement is random, and I think their spawn locations are also random. I don't know, but pretty much you just lock the camera on them to find them easily. Shoot web balls. If you're close enough, you can do some melee combos. And that's the rest of the level.
No way am I ending up in someone's bug collection. And neither is this Scorpion guy if I have anything to say about it.
I see that he finally found the last robot. So now he's gonna fight Scorpion. Once again, I don't know if there's any real strategy against those bosses other than just brute forcing your way and hoping for the best. Scorpion is one of those run killers as far as I know. He doesn't like to cooperate in runs.
How can you make jump?
But I see that he dealt a lot of damage pretty easily.
I don't know who did all this to you.
So now Scorpion is defeated and he flies up and he runs away. Never to be seen, at least until Spider-Man 3. Yeah. Now he meets finally with the villain of the movie, the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, or Willem Dafoe. He took him down with a single hit, and then he rescues Mary Jane. Fun fact, you can actually take away all his health, but if you do it prematurely, the game just softlocks. It doesn't know how to continue the level. So now I see that the Goblin came, and just like Vulture, he caused some destruction to some buildings, which Spider-Man prevents by webbing them up. Afterwards, he's gonna wait for the Goblin to reach to another bridge, which also will be destroyed or damaged. And once again, he will have to take it to save the bridge by webbing it up. Webbing it up, yes.
Oh yeah, great.
Let's find some new people to play with, shall we?
I'd like to vote against that.
I've been burning bridges all
On my end, I'm still waiting for the Green Goblin to appear. There, now he finally destroyed the bridge. And now he just takes the Goblin down with a few web attacks, and the fight is over.
You're a better work. Oh, this is just
Once again, another fight. Just shoot webs at him until the blue bar is down. Then he lands down in some building, and there he's gonna once again shoot web balls at him to continue the level. So now I see that he landed, and then he spams web balls to take the remaining of his health.
You're wasting your talents helping the parasitic worms of this city.
But it's not quite simple. Yeah, I see that the goblin is a bit dodgy at the moment. Alright, so after he took him down, he's gonna collect a web refill, and then once again continue the fight in the air, spamming some melee attacks if he can, but mostly spam web attacks.
You'll have to do better than this if you want to keep up with me.
And then the final section of this fight is gonna go to another room and finish the job there.
I can't believe you don't say now. You misguided.
Now the Green Goblin has planted some bombs around the city, which Spider-Man is gonna have to take out or disable. And there's not much else to say. There are a few enemies that or robots that shoot projectiles at Spidey, but on this difficulty he's playing on the easiest difficulty. They don't hurt him that much, so it's just swinging to this place, disabling the bomb, swinging to that place and disable the bomb, and so on until he finishes the level. I see one bomb is remaining.
Only one.
Another bomb, I see.
Only have to disarm one bomb. No more? Thank goodness.
If I'm not mistaken, after this level is the Craven missions, which are exclusive to Xbox. For some reason, those two missions are only on Xbox. So Craven, hired by Goblin, I think, he poisoned Spidey. So he takes him through some tests, some obstacle courses, and some traps, trying to take him down.
I better catch Jungle Boy and find the antidote.
And Spider-Man fights for his life to find the cure to the poison. Throughout the level, sometimes Craven will try to snipe Spidey, and he can just damage boost through the room. You're supposed to hide behind those boulders, but you can just damage boost through that corridor to proceed to the next room. And the rest of the level is pretty much self-explanatory. You go through more traps, dodgy snipe attacks again, and until the level is done.
I can smell your fear.
Alright, I see that now he's done with the first level, and the second level is just a boss fight. Hopefully he will finish the fight quickly enough, otherwise the fight might drag a bit more. because if I'm not mistaken,
Whatever Craven
Craven
tasked me with
is
is really
starting
throwing me
to
off.
run around this arena.
Spider.
Let's see how the fight goes.
The true hunter does not need guns. Come, Spider, join me in the dance.
Those potions make him too strong to take head on. Now's my chance to take Craven out.
Ah, truly you are.
You see
my
that
most
he's
worthy
using mostly those
Dumb
uppercut
and
moves.
ugly.
Okay, I see that the fight is done. So these were the Xbox exclusive missions for this game. And now for the next level, the Green Goblin is back, and now he chases Spidey with
Okay,
some razor
no
bats.
more
Looking for me, boy?
Spidey can take those out with either web domes or web balls. Not much else to say here.
I see you got some new toys.
You like my razor bats?
Of course, he knows more or less the spawn locations of each group of the Razorbats.
Those things are vicious.
Once again, using web domes to take most of those out.
Yourself, Spider-Man.
He also took a huge chunk of them with
No?
the swing kick. That was cool. Now let's see, it's just has two remaining.
Coming. I'd better find some cover before they.
Alright, now that he took them out, he's gonna escape to a construction
Gotta be
site.
somewhere there I can.
Now he sneaks into Oscorp, which is Norman Osborn's company. I don't remember what he does here. Let's see. So it's gonna. This is one of those stealth missions. You don't want to be detected
Now let's see.
by cameras and lights and enemies. He's gonna collect some chips or data from these computers. Remember the CRT monitors?
This is only one.
I bet those computers also had Windows 98 installed in them. So he's gonna sneak quickly
Two down. Three more.
through each of those computers and collect the data needed. And
That's three. I'm more than
about the
halfway.
end of this level, there are fighting robots which deal a lot of damage, if I'm not mistaken. So you really don't want to be
Just need
detected
one
in
more.
the final room.
Caught now.
At this point, he's supposed to collect. Yeah, now he collected all of them.
Now I should be able to get that.
So now he enters the final room, and then he's gonna just put the chips in the right order and finish the level.
I'm concerned.
Watch out for patrol.
Now for the next level, he's gonna swing around this lab or this. I don't know the objective
Spider-Man,
really
getting
for
close
this
to the
stage.
first control room you need to enter.
At
Keep
least
your eyes
plot-wise. All I know is that he goes through this maze-like place and hits some switches. He's gonna be careful a bit. He's gonna hit switches with webs, because if he enters the rooms too deep, then some cutscenes will start. So by webbing the switches from outside, he's avoiding some cutscenes as well.
Doc, this door is.
As you see, these are the fighting robots. They take a lot to take down. It takes a lot of time to take down, and so the best thing is just to to dodge their attacks. Just ignore them. Nothing much to add here, just quick maneuvering. Some switches are being pressed, and now he's finished with this level.
This place is a.
Now he's gonna fight this super giant robot. He has to take down some generators first. He's gonna take them down with web balls. After that, the remaining of the fight is gonna be very short.
That's the last generator. Now for that sensor.
Alright, after this, he just punches the robot's neck and finishes the fight. Now he's gonna escape from Oscorp. I'm not sure if he's gonna be stealthy or just breeze through every room. We'll see.
Huh. That looks
Yeah,
like a
so
security
it
gun.
doesn't really try to
Use it
be
to shut off some
stealthy.
of
It's
the
just
defenses
gonna
on this
move
floor.
quickly around
Those guns won't give me any trouble.
and
Now I just need to find a way through that laser wall.
I also see that he broke some windows with the web dome.
Door is gone.
You can't defeat us.
Waiting for this door to open.
Oh,
Alright, so we finished the fight, I mean the level, and now it's just it's the level before the final one. It's just a chase against the goblin. He kidnapped Mary Jane, and nothing much to say here except that his movement is a bit weird here because even though this is somewhat of an auto-scroller, the goblin moves around in weird
if you hurt her, I'll make you
in weird
suffer.
speed, so you might finish the level
Now
in
you're getting into the spirit of things.
different times depending on. We don't even know what affects his speed, so it's just moving around and I guess having fun. And as I said before, the swinging in this game is just cloud swinging. This is because the game was built on the
Oh, you're falling.
same mechanics that were in the Spiderman PS1 games.
Faster.
And this chase is gonna take a while. So please let me know in chat when he's done with the chase, so I can commentate in time for the final level.
If you weren't in armor, I'd break your teeth.
That's not very ladylike.
Help me, Spider-Man!
This is between you and me, Goblin. Leave her out of it.
Hurry up! I think I'm slipping.
Help me, Spider-Man!
We're almost there, here.
Okay, so finally he's done with the chase.
Just put her
So in
down
this
safely,
fight,
and then we'll see
there are
how
two
tough you
objectives.
really are.
Beat the goblin and save Mary Jane. Mary Jane is trapped in a burning bridge.
Okay,
But-
ready for the time?
Okay, so he's ready for the time. That means that all he has to do is He's not gonna bother rescuing Mary Jane. He's just gonna brute force his way and beat down the goblin as fast as possible. Just spam web attacks and spam web balls until the final hit. I'll let Tego say.
And time.
Mr. Osborne. Why?
Surprised? Yes, I suppose you would be. But the best surprise is still to come.
Yo, that's a good run. Yo, thanks for the GGs.
Tell Harry I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Mary Jane, there's something I have to tell you.
There are many Easter eggs and secrets to this game. You can also play alternative costumes, you can also play as different characters. You can play as Mary Jane, and in the final scene where they kiss, they kiss. There are also a bunch of mini games to show up, but I don't know if there's time to show
Looks
them.
like you're done now. Go outside and play.
Yeah, as Adam said, they patched out the Mary Jane costume in later releases of this game because there was a backlash that two Mary Janes kiss with each other. And as Hobgoblin said, there's also a mod that lets you play as Harry Osborn as he's wearing the Green Goblin costume. I don't remember the full plot behind that, but just know that you can play as Harry Goblin as the Green Goblin. Not Harry Goblin, Harry Osborn. Alright, I think we're done. Thank you, Tego, for tagging in such a short time, and thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for Spider-Man 2 and then Spider-Man 3.
Yo, that was a good run. I'm very happy. Thanks, Strudel, for the commentary, commentating. Sorry. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. And the next is Toei 2 with Sly Finkelation, and yeah. Okay. See ya. Bye.